only time I've slept outside on the couch with someone in college. I'm just gonna say his name. I really hope he doesn't watch this video. Hey guys, it's Vanessa and welcome back to my channel. I forgot how hard it is to drive while filming. Shoddy's gonna be fixed. If you didn't watch my last video, you don't know that I'm back in California temporarily. Bump. I got coffee because caffeine will help me. Forcing myself to go out. I honestly missed fuck me in that. Oh, I'm driving so slow. This car's about to pass. I need to pretend like I'm a good driver, just a slow Asian woman. Okay, anyways, ask you guys on my Instagram to like ask me questions about my college life. As much as the bad times did happen, I did have some fun times where I was a stupid college girl and I made stupid college girl decisions. I feel like you guys don't really see that side of me too often. We're just gonna kind of talk and ramble and expose myself. I'm sorry, Mom. Tell me a time when you were drunk. I don't tell you to drink if you're underage. Don't do that. However, we know that UCSB is a giant party school. This one time, okay, I'm gonna give people nicknames because I really want to go into detail, but like I don't want people to text me and be like,
bro, why are you talking about me in your YouTube channel?
Because this is my life and you were a part of my life, so that is your fault. I'm gonna name him Peanut. I don't know. Peanut and I were really good friends. First time I met him, we just like clicked instantly. There was always some tension. Oh my god, this video is just me about boys. I want a boyfriend so bad. I told Eric that I want to be in love and he goes,
really?
Are you kidding me? I'm the biggest romantic ever and you think I don't want love? I think I'm so good in life right now besides the fact that I don't have a boyfriend. You know? Peanut picked me up and like spun me around. But now Peanut and I are just good friends. So shout out to you, Peanut. Oh, this song's so good. I spilled it all in that parking lot store. You pulled the plug and I hit the floor. I don't hate you for it. I saw Bryce Vine in concert and he gave me a hug. He gave me a hug. I was dancing on a dye table. Me being a little not sober, enjoyed her elevated surfaces. Too many people got on the dye table and the dye table snapped and I fell. My entire elbow was bleeding. The next day, get up and I can't walk. I bruised my toe bone and I had to walk around with a boot and crutches. Most embarrassing hookup. I actually don't have sex with guys unless I know they care about me and I care about them too, and not just in like a surface level way. I know a lot of people can do it, I just can't. And there's nothing wrong with that, it's just personal preference. Makeout story, this one time, again, I was at a frat. This is so bad. I feel so gross saying this. I was in my college phase. We all know I was lost. We all knew I was not doing too well. My friends and I wanted to see like who could get the most letters. I'm just gonna say his name. He comes up to me and he's like,
that skirt looks so good on you.
ugh, this is gross.
What's your name?
Vanessa, what's yours? Xavier. When am I ever gonna find another X or a Z? Or it was Xander, something like that. That's a rare letter. And he made a move and I was like, oh my god, what do I do? That was probably pretty embarrassing because then I ran away. I just literally hopped off the elevated surface and just go running. He was probably like,
this girl is a little crazy.
how did you get the strength to leave college? College will always be there. This is exactly what I needed, to leave and be able to see things differently, regain my happiness, to regain my life, and I know I couldn't have done that at Isla Vista. I do admit it was probably a bit of my fault for who I chose to surround myself with. I did find great friends in the end. A lot of people have really good experiences though, so don't let my experience like deter you. Talked about some juicy stuff with someone. There was this one guy like named Sign. His name was Sign, okay? Before I moved there, I always heard,
Sign is so attractive, Sign is so hot.
I should not have taken this exit, that's fine. We became friends. I started to develop a little crush on him. I don't even know how I had crushes on people in college. I don't think I even knew anyone well enough to have a crush on them. A lot of things in college were surface level. Ah man, wrong exit. This song's so good. Found this remix on TikTok. I'll link it. You guys have to listen to it. I could never tell if it was a friend thing. We slept outside on the couch together. And I'm not gonna lie, that's not the only time I've slept outside on the couch with someone in college. Nothing happened on the couch, don't worry, it's gross. This one night, we were both like, bro, can we hang out like sober? No one here hangs out sober. Watch the moon over the beach. Time when you had the worst date? I don't even think I ever went on a date. Oh, I so did. How the heck do I go south? I'm so confused. So I broke up with my ex. The next day, I went on an accidental date. And then the next day after that, I went on another accidental date with a different guy. I thought we were hanging out. But no, it was literally straight out of a Nicholas Sparks movie, except now that this guy ended up hurting me. So our house was having like a little Taco Tuesday. We had some margs, we went to this party, and after that I had a friend at the time who lived in this frat house. We all went back to the frat house. What is happening here? Can I even go in this lane? YOLO, I guess. What should I name this kid? Brad, because I don't think I know a single Brad. I see Brad outside, you know, liquid courage. He's fixing his car outside at midnight. I start talking to him, and then I help him fix his car. And the next thing you know, it starts sprinkling. It's 2 in the morning now. And he goes,
Do you want to go for a spin?
yeah, kinda. We end up going off-roading up in the mountains and we go to look at the stars. I just got out of a relationship, like literally just got out of a relationship, so I was not trying to do anything. We go to Denny's at 5 in the morning. I was living a Wattpad dream. He ended things because God, I really hope he doesn't watch this video. We're entering Laguna Beach. I need to replay this song because I love it. Just the best vibes of all time.
Still remember that heart to heart where I spilled it all in that parking lot where you pulled the plug and I hit the floor.
I want to be copyrighted. Ready, guys?
I'm smoking, you coping in different ways. I see you in places with people you told me was fake. Went from pleasure to pain. Cupid's been taking a break.
We made it to our destination. That was the worst driving I've ever done. This is top of the world in Laguna. I'm really not dressed for like a hike right now. There was an abandoned house somewhere over there my friends and I would go to. This rock right here is the rock that Jordan and I would call our rock. He goes to Brown. I did go to UCSB, now I'm in New York. I remember talking that day thinking like, life is so crazy. We don't know where we're gonna be. So nostalgic sitting here. Camera might die though, so if iPhone quality kicks in, sorry about it. After years of not coming, I think oh, it's down there. Dang it. I just climbed that and now I just need to make this jump and I don't know how to do it. There's also a cactus I just poked myself with. That was a nice adrenaline rush. I'm in a cave just chilling by myself. That is my view. We just out here chilling in a cave. That cactus poke was gnarly. I can't get over it. So pale now. It's so weird being back. I was only gone for 2 months too, but I feel like I lived 3 years in that time I was gone. I remember coming here before and just not feeling like myself. I lost myself for so long. If there's one thing that I wish I was in college, it'd probably be more blunt. I was really scared to be myself around a lot of people because I was just scared that people wouldn't like me. I feel like my actual self was a lot more fun than the person I pretended to be, so I don't know why I was doing that. Derek asked me, Brad, stop, or Peanut? Oh my God, that frightened me so much. Peanut. No, not Peanut. Brad. Brad never made sense to me. Oh, this is a good question. I've never really answered that publicly, but why did you start doing drugs? How did you stop? And can you talk about withdrawal? The only drugs I've ever done was marijuana. All the coffees make me have to burp. Don't anymore. I would use it to go to bed on time so that I could wake up for my 8 a.m. I felt like I had to destroy myself mentally and physically in order to be good at school. And then even when I wasn't that good at chem, it's like, what am I doing this for? I had a bad relationship with it. I'd get really anxious. I try not to talk about it on the internet because I'm not proud of it at all, but I do know a lot of you guys also struggle with stopping and quitting. I'm like an insomniac, so I can't really sleep unless I have melatonin now. I think I used it more of an escape too. When I was really sad, I wouldn't have to feel these emotions to that degree, but obviously when you stop, it's still gonna hit you. Who is the person I want to be and where do I want to be? Is this gonna help me get there? And the answer is no, it's not. It makes me less productive, get mental fog, made me lose a lot of my personality. I just one day stopped. Now I've never looked back. If you're trying to quit and it's hard for you, just start saying no. Just like first thought is no and say it. Just go with it. It's a really heavy topic. I think you got this. Any hookups since moving to New York City? No. The hookup phase for me ended very fast. Never found it fulfilling. I'm a huge romantic. I want someone who loves me. I want to go on dates. I want to be cared for. And like a temporary one night stand, it's emptying. The fact that I let someone feel like I could only be cared for one night and have that be it. I think it's gonna be natural. It's gonna make sense. I'm not gonna meet him on Tinder. I'm not gonna meet him on Hinge. It's gonna just be so natural. It's gonna be perfect. A time when you thought something was a good idea, but it wasn't. Rushing too fast into things. In the end, someone got hurt, and that's not my intention. I'd rather hurt than hurt someone else, and I hate the fact that I had to hurt someone that I cared about at one point. Wow, we're getting pretty deep. I thought this was gonna be a fun, lighthearted story about Peanut, but no. Explain the first moment you realized college wasn't for you. I think I was literally just at some party, pretty not sober. I remember just being there, wanting to go home so bad. I'm with all these people I love. It's good music. Why do I not want to be here? Why do I hate this so much? My camera just died. The next question is a time that you partied too hard. I answer the rest once my camera recharges in the car. This moment could be the moment I also realized college was not for me. One of my friends was in a club. She wanted to host a party and she asked if we could host her at our house. I was like, sure. She asked if I could get my friend to DJ and I was like, sure, I'll try. People start really showing up. Entire yard was packed with people. 2 girls at the door who were just saying, if you follow us on Instagram, you can come in. People broke so many things. Our neighbor's dining table broke. Another table. They broke my dad's hammock and my dad was really sad about it. People were on our roof. People were on my neighbor's cars, breaking through the side fences, the back fences. People broke another fence. Like, UCSB kids are reckless. The neighbors come over, they yell at me, just me, and I'm already not doing too well. Oh my god, every single time I talk about the story, I start to fucking cry. We kick everybody out. Everyone leaves at 11. I come inside my room and I face plant on my bed. I'm just like, pfft. One of my roommates comes in and she lights me up, yells at me so bad. This was not my party. We all said yes. I didn't just say yes. I asked everyone before. She slams the door, just leaves and goes out to another party. Meanwhile, I'm here nauseous. I don't pull trig. I don't do any of that. I actually have a fear of throwing up and I have a fear of other people throwing up. Gabby takes me to the bathroom. I'm there for 3 hours crying my eyeballs out, absolutely sobbing. I woke up the next morning so shaky. I saw so much of the property damage and I cried. I cried 5 times that day. My roommate came in and starts like getting upset with me. I'm like, I hope you know that you literally traumatized me. Like, I don't get how that was my fault at all. And nobody from that club comes to clean up when everyone said that they were gonna come clean up. I Snapchat someone like, hey, are you gonna come help? He just sends me back a selfie of him vaping. UCSB man, everybody. And I'm like, okay, so you're not gonna come help me. I felt so bad for the neighbors too. I know they didn't ask for it. I just hated that everyone was so mad at me. Ever since that day, I started to kind of just shake out of nowhere. That is the night that I first started getting so anxious all the freaking time. My friend comes over at 6 in the nighttime to clean, and I'd already cleaned up pretty much everything. And she asked me to pay for the property damage. Dude, I paid emotionally, I paid mentally, I paid physically for the rest of my life. And you want me to pay for this property damage? It's like, yeah, like we don't have the funds for it. I'm like, okay, but why do I have the funds for it? This was not my fucking party. That honestly was the worst night of my life. Never shared it because it was just so emotionally damaging. I ended up sitting there and staring at the view for, I'm not even kidding, an hour. It's 1:05. Should we go get Blue Bull in Huntington? That's where I used to live. I miss that period so much. Also, when I was up on that rock, I took some selfies. So if you want to hype me up on my Instagram, it's right here. All my besties, we chat, we mingle. Let's just go to Blue Bull. Guys, it's a reunion. I'm not gonna lie, I already had it since I've been home. I can't go that long without having Blue Bull. You guys want my order? Put it on the screen somewhere for you. This is like a full circle moment because I remember when I first made my like exposing my high school story video, I was eating Blue Bull also in a parking lot. Some things just never change. This is one of them. Me and my shawty. This is my one true love. My longest relationship, 3 years going strong. Did you ever do the walk of shame? I did, but like all those nights, I never did anything with those men. Just sleepovers. Did you ever kiss 2 different people in the same night? Once actually, yeah. Awkward hookup experience. There was this guy, we'll name Tree. Honestly, I wish I could have been friends with him. He seemed like he would have been a really good friend. He was in a frat. Are we surprised? Tree and I were at his frat house. Then he realizes he lost his phone. Bro, we go back to like one of their satellite houses all the way across Isla Vista. Look for his phone. Not there. Takes me home. He like won't like leave.
Don't you want me to stay?
I was like, no. I have a hair appointment tomorrow morning. The amount of times I've used that on people, and it's been true. I like sleeping in my own bed and waking up in my own bed. And he's like,
Well, I don't know how to get home from here.
I'm like, you need maps to get around. This place is like literally less than a mile of a radius wide. So I walk him home. Then he doesn't want me to leave.
Can you just wake up early?
No, I can't. Girl, I gotta go to my hair appointment.
Well, that's a dick move. Like, I'm not gonna make you walk home alone.
So he walks me back to my house. I just want to be loved, man. I want a boyfriend so bad. But I also don't want just any boyfriend. I want a perfect one. What a freshman should know really before going there. It's very cliquey. Be careful with the people you surround yourself with. This is a very important time of your life and like you don't want to f it up. How many crushes did you have in college? First ever crush, we'll name him Pickle. Pickle was so temporary though. He'd literally send me like a Snapchat of his face and I'd deep analyze it for hours. He was also a frat boy. Then it was Peanut. Then it was whatever his name was. I already nicknamed him, forgot about him. Oh my god, there's this other guy. Blueberry. Then I got a boyfriend. And then it was Brad. For some reason, I still feel like I did when I was like 17. I feel like I haven't aged a day. Also, I've aged so much. Well, that's it for today's video, I guess. Like, I think I talked about pretty much everything I wanted to. That was my college experience in a nutshell. Thank you guys for watching today's video. I really hope you guys liked it. If you did, make sure you give it a like. If you really like me, don't forget to subscribe. Comment anything you want down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, broskies. I'm running with you roundies, let's sing. I got copyrighted, so enjoy this outro for now.